Uprising, this uprising, uprising, this uprising, uprising, this uprising. We sick and tired of the ghetto housing and the jams, hustler and police beating. We have no work and we have no shilling. We can't take no more of this suffering. You better send for the army and the home guard. We're gonna mash up and burn down this. I'm standing here on Brixton Road, roundabout, almost to the exact spot where I was standing 30 years ago when the Brixton uprising happened on that Saturday afternoon. Emotions were running very high. We were just waiting for some kind of police confrontation because we really felt enough is enough. We get up in the morning at 10:30, forward down the hill to the Brixton city. Sight Babylon, them start attack and we start fling stone and masonry. By the time I got there, the police van had overturned and young black men were kicking in the windows of the police van. And inside the van, all these police are just petrified. They could not believe what was quite happened to them. I remember seeing friends of mine with their locks being pulled out of their hair, kickings in the face, boots on heads. And so we reacted against that.
In 1981, the police knew best. They did not listen to what the community was saying, what the community wanted. And that, I think, partly is the answer to why the riot happened in the first place.
Going backwards and always good go.
Okay. In 1981, I was a police sergeant here in Brixton. I was given 10 police officers from all over London, 6 plastic shields, and I was told to clear this road, Leeson Road, and Mail Road, the road that runs off to the right here, because the fire brigade couldn't get in to put out the fires. They came under attack by the rioters as well. And it was interesting because I do remember thinking, you know, what happens if this burning building here collapses on us? I was perhaps more concerned about that than I was about the missiles being thrown at us. I mean, at the time you concentrate on what you're doing. It was only afterwards when I saw the television news footage that I realised how dangerous it was. But there was one occasion where one of my officers ran off on his own after some of the rioters, and I had to scream at him to bring him back because we learnt a few years later when there was a riot in Broadwater Farm, an officer caught on his own in a riot in that situation was murdered by the crowd. And it's only, you know, by the grace of God that people didn't die, police officers didn't die in that situation in 1981.
Police get a firebomb in them belly and the temperature raise by another degree. While get a soldier start a looting spree. Insurrection take a hold of Brixton City one. Uprising this uprising, uprising this uprising. Holy pa building them still smoking. Holy pa police car them still burning. Yardman I be pan the mic me there a chanting one. Uprising this uprising. 30 years ago, I would have never envisaged sitting down beside a police officer having a cup of herbal tea. I would have.
It's mint tea. We just for the record.
Mint tea, for the record.
It's a shame it's taken 30 years to get to where we are now, and there's still some way to go. I mean, stop and search, for example. You know, you're still 7 times more likely to be stopped and searched if you're black than if you're white. I mean, there are still problems, but it's amazing that that you who were throwing bits of brick and petrol bombs at me.
Thank you, Brian.
And me hiding behind my plastic shield, we're sitting here having a cup of tea.
We're trying to make things better.
Absolutely.
Because no matter what, we still need a fair, just police force.
Exactly.
That reflects the community. I would have been labelled a traitor. I remember one policeman who wanted to join the police force that day, and even his family disowned him.
Well, black officers who were serving with me at the time, they told me that they were called coconuts by the community because they were black on the outside, but they were considered to be white on the inside. Traitors to the cause. And the dialogue is the only way to make it better.
Police officer, you better put up your guard. Uprising this uprising, uprising this uprising, uprising this uprising. We get up in the morning at 10:30, forward down the hill to the Brixton city. Sight Babylon, them start attack and we start fling stone and masonry. Police get a firebomb in them belly and the temperature raise by another degree. While get a soldier start a looting spree. Insurrection take a hold of Brixton city one. Uprising this uprising. Uprising, this uprising. Holy pa building, them still smoking. Holy pa police car, them still burning. Yard man, I be pan the mic, me they a chanting one. Uprising, this uprising. Uprising, this uprising. Uprising, this uprising. Uprising, this uprising.